Good morning everyone. This video is for class 6 and the chapter is separation of substances. Now the chapter has been taught to you and here are the question and answers. Now take the correct option, fill in the blanks, have to be done in the book itself with the help of a pencil. Starting from the E section, you have to write in your copy in neat handwriting. So here are the following questions and answers. E. Answer the following. On what basis will you choose a method of separation? Answer. You write this way. A method of separation can be chosen by A. The type of mixture, B. The properties of the components it contains, C. The components of the mixture that is to be retained. Second question. Which type of components of a mixture can be separated by sieving? The components of the mixture should be of different sizes when separating by sieving. Where is the practice of hand picking used? The practice of hand picking is used in the following ways. When the components are mixed in small quantities, when the components can be easily picked by hands, when the components have different sizes, shapes and colors. See the next question. Question 4. What do you understand by saturated solution? A solution in which the maximum amount of solute has been dissolved at a particular temperature is called a saturated solution. The fifth question. Why is water called a universal solvent? Water can dissolve a wide range of substances in it as compared to any other liquid, and that is why it is called a universal solvent. F is the next section, that is answer each in detail. The first question in F is, what is a mixture? Why do we need to separate a mixture? Give two examples. Write the answer this way. A mixture is a physical combination of two or more different substances. We need to separate a mixture for the following reasons. First, to remove non-useful components from a mixture. Second, to remove harmful components or impurities from a mixture. Third, to obtain other useful components from a mixture. Two examples are asked. Two examples are when we separate tea leaves from tea and when we separate stones or insects from rice or pulses before we do the cooking. How would you separate a mixture salt, moong dal and chalk powder? List all steps. After observing the components of the mixture, we see that moong dal is the largest component of the mixture. So the steps will be as follows. First point, use hand picking method to remove moong dal. Second point, mix water to salt and chalk powder and stir. Third point, salt is soluble whereas chalk powder is insoluble. So use filtration method. The chalk powder will remain on the filter paper. The last point, finally the salt solution is left and we will use evaporation method to evaporate the water and then the salt is separated. How is common salt obtained from seawater? Answer. Common salt is obtained from seawater in the following way. Seawater is collected in the shallow pits. Seawater is left in sunlight. After a few days, seawater evaporates completely. Solid salt is left. This salt is purified to get common salt. Why is filtration better than sedimentation and decantation? Explain with an example. During the process of decantation, some solid particles may flow along with the liquid into the second container, whereas during the process of filtration, no solid particles can flow along with the liquid. The solid particles will remain in the filter paper. That's why the process of filtration is better. Fifth question. Explain how solubility of a solute depends on various factors. Answer. The solubility of a solute depends on the following factors. First factor, heat and or temperature. Solubility of a substance increases with the increase in temperature. Second point, size of solute particles. Solubility of a substance increases with decreasing size of particles. Third point, stirring. Solubility of a substance becomes faster on stirring the solution. Now the last question is, differentiate between the following: heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture, evaporation and condensation. First of all, we will talk about heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the various components are not uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. Second point, all parts of mixture do not have the same properties. Third point, the example, dissolve sand in glass of water. The sand is unevenly distributed and not dissolved. Now, homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture is a mixture in which the components are uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. Every part of a mixture has same properties. Example, dissolve sugar in glass of water. The sugar is evenly dissolved. Now the last question was differentiate between evaporation and condensation. Evaporation. Evaporation is the process of conversion of a liquid into its vapor form at temperature below its boiling point. Condensation. Condensation is the process of converting vapor of a liquid back into its liquid form. Now this is the end of the question answers, and in this way you will write down in your copies. Thank you.